Numai hoki mai, welcome back to Pukekohe, Navigation Home Stadium. A real party atmosphere now as we're well into finals day. We saw Tonga Development winning the championship in the boys' side of the section over Fiji, 28 points to 10, and now time for our women's final. Samoa against Aotearoa New Zealand Maori, and it's a pleasure to have in commentary Willie Poaching taking a bit of a break. We've got in Pasifika Aotearoa Collective Chair, New Zealand Maori Rugby League Chair John Devonshire. JD, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, and you must be pleased with what's unfolded. Perhaps not the rain today, but the atmosphere, the participation, the fans turning up over the last 5 days.
Yeah, most definitely. It's been a pleasure, and must credit and me to the teams and the nations. They've turned up in the right spirit, and this is an accumulation of the week. But to all 7 nations, yeah, these two are in our kōrero space, the final, and I wish our Samoan and Māori teams all the best.
A lot of hard work and planning goes into this, JD, but when you see this come together on a day like this, a crowd like this, and some of the rugby league we've seen must make it all worthwhile.
Yeah, most definitely. It's about an opportunity. Yes, rugby league's a vehicle, but it really is about celebrating culture, in our nations, and what a way. We're talking January 28th today or something, thereabouts, and these kids are playing like, they've been training all year and stuff, so it is a pleasure, and credit to the nations and the coaches, management, and whānaus, preparing for the cultural challenges, and it's all part of the kaupapa of what is PYC football, isn't it, really? Yeah. Go Jeffrey, what he scored that, mate? 4 all? 6 all?
Yeah, it's probably 6 all.
6 all?
Yeah.
You kicked the cum? No,
kicked the cum at the moment.
No, it's a big part of it in all seriousness, and the cultural appreciation and the effort and the work that goes in, and how proud they are to represent their village, their hapu, their rohe.
Changing times in rugby league, huge opportunities for our young wahine to take that next step. And an opportunity here in a final at the Pasifika Youth Cup of 2024. Braxton Sorensen-McGee has been a real handful for Samoa across the week. An exceptional talent, and she will be a key focus for this New Zealand Maori side to shut down, limit her time with ball in hand. Taita Maniapoto, as always, is so dangerous when she gets space from the backfield. Faulkner, Luke and Gray will look to control proceedings for them as well. All set. Liam O'Brien, Jack Fevers and Pia Muruketi are officials for this women's final. And away we go. Braxton Sorensen-McGee gets us underway in difficult conditions. Saw this in the last matchup. Ball control so critical, as Olive Connolly, as she has done across the week, been very, very good on the carry. Some sting early in the defence from Samoa. It's going to work their way. Get a good yardage set here.
It's important that they start right, and and even though it's 5 days, Jeff, it's still that settling down period. They work ease their way into the game. You want to get to a completion, get a set, and get a little bit of field position. They're making good yards, are the Māori team. But having said that, the Samoa defence is solid early in the game.
Quickly, Stewart going to free the space. The kick will come in the end. It's gone too far on the full, so we'll come back. So the early era New Zealand Māori, Samoa have an opportunity to start the set and make a raid into the half.
These two sides, of course, met during the week, and it was a slender victory to the Samoan side. I think it was 20-14. So, comes finals time, Jeff, it all counts, but however, I think this is going to be a tremendous game. Very, very close, and mistakes and brilliance, and that individual, you mentioned Braxton McGee, so they're going to have to watch who the Māori side.
Two very evenly matched sides here
Most definitely.
on display, as Tau and Samoa. And Leofol just slammed the ground. Olive Connolly in there on defence for New Zealand Māori. Look to make amends for the early misjudgment and not finding touch. Goes again. The Malu Leofol strong on her feet. Ball is away and just trying to find players on the outside. Still alive here. Shafanoa Lui is driven back strongly by this New Zealand Māori defence. Last tackle here for Samoa. Braxton Sorensen McGee decides to come back along the right edge here and set them up, trying to keep it alive. Shafanoa Lui. And there it is. There's the handover.
Yeah, it could be, it's a 50-50 call, Jeff Rowe, if you want to put the kick in or else you're going to run it. You're turning the ball over at the right end of the field. So, Braxton, I think the eyes opened up and the gap appeared, and, you either, go for the back-to-back sets or run and ask the question. And either or, but, now it's the Māori turn to get out of their red zone.
As we saw in the last game, tactical kicking from the halves will be so crucial. And she'll have a big part to play, as we said, in the build-up, looking to shut her down, her time and space. Braxton Sorensen McGee. New Zealand Māori just on, or just close to their 30. Connolly again.
Good girl, had a big week, as she has, and come up from Christchurch, and she's a good player, and looking to get over to the Leeds Fowler in Australia. So she's a good solid prop. That's what you want from your front rows.
Now if he plays it back, Stewart will look away to the left. The kick will come. He's turning Samoa around in the backfield, looking for a good defensive chase line here. New Zealand Māori, and it's well led to Matapo and Finau in there. Samoa, though, quickly out of dummy half, will get up to the halfway line. Slow play of the ball. Again, looking for space and finding plenty of it down the right edge through Mafoy. Now here it is for Lauatiti. He was good yesterday. Ivana Lauatiti. Short pass in the carry. This time, Alfiso up over the 20 inside New Zealand Māori territory. More shifting it away. Braxton Sorensen McGee puts a little grubber on the ground. Good chase too, trying to drive the player back. Some good work.
Yeah, good set from Samoa, big ups, and they look to move the ball, good ball movement, and asking the question, but without really threatening, and then the fifth and final play, and they've got the next best thing when you can't come up with points, Jeff, and that's a goal line dropout, so you'll get the possession back. So well done, Samoa. That's good play. Just dominating, I feel, this early in the game.
Indeed, JD, and good work again from Braxton Sorensen McGee. Chase our own grubber, force the play. They get back, Lamalu Lafol. They come once more here through Toll. Quickly up on her, trying to drag her down is Catchell for New Zealand Maori. More. Looking at her options again out of dummy half. Right in front of the post here for Samoa, looking for the opening try to this final. Moa's going to scoot herself and score. Leilani Moa under the post. There's the first try of the final.
Yeah, well taken try, and even watching on the replay, you'll see that there was a big gap on her left, and the 14 there for the Māori. She clocked off, and you've got to come in, especially when you're 2 metres out from the line, and she took her opportunity well. So yeah, just a little bit of lapse in concentration from the Māori defenders there. But reward for Samoa, Jeff. I think they've had possession. The key to any game is possession, and Samoa have had field position, and they've come up with the points to play in front in this Aotearoa final.
This is the young woman that got them that extra set, the goal line dropout, Braxton Sorensen McGee. And then some smart work out of dummy half from Leilani Moa. Try converted, and it is Samoa by 6 over New Zealand Maori here.
You could play from the dummy half, the 9, and you're always keeping your options open, especially in and around the try line. And yeah, it was well spotted, and that's a good decision. Sometimes you can be guilty of trying to do too much, the white line fever as they call it, Jeff. But she picked her time to run, and she, as you'll see on the replay here, there's a defender on the ground, Jack can tell. She goes to her left, and yeah, 1 or 2 just clocked off a little bit there, and should have been a bit more urgent around that marker defence.
Off we go again. Bounce will be interesting there. It's well taken in the end. Malu Lefol shifts it away, and a good carry. Donald Tuimonga. This is what we saw Tonga do well in the last game. Kept it tight, and when the ball was there to play, they weren't afraid to shift it.
Enjoying the skill level, Jeff. I think like shifting the ball, because it will be a bit greasy on the surface, the playing surface. Had a little bit of rain this morning and early this afternoon, but you wouldn't think so with the skills that the Samoan girls are using at the moment. So big ups to them, and it's you can't afford to give penalties like that in back-to-back set.
Claudia penalised.
She knows better than that as well. She's a quality player. She's probably the pick of the up-and-coming rangatai throughout the motu in either nation, and you're just guilty of just being a bit slow off the mark, eh?
Strong on her feet. Leonie McDonald Tuimonga. Look for a set to consolidate here after the try, as Lelua, the co-captain, plays it back for Moa. He's just starting to weave a bit of magic. Try and set some runners alight out of dummy half. New Zealand Māori just had a good defensive set here, then try and get into some of their own work and a bit of pattern in their set as Louis. That's Shante Louis. Braxton Sorensen McGee finding players in space for the corner, looking to score.
Yeah, needed a defensive. It's not pointing to the spot, is it?
Claiming the try, and it's been scored.
It is, yeah. I was a little bit close there on that camera angle, but the sideline, she got it down. He had the best bloke to call this is the linesman there, and he's right and touched the touchy, and he's got a good view. Yeah.
And it has been too. Sipa Leonga think it was, that got the ball down, got the pass away, Faith Tavita. And there was really no room out there. Take another look here. Presence of mind to keep it alive, and just the smallest amount of grass to work with. And Tiarian Lasipa Leonga scores Samoa's second.
Like you identified, Jeff, yeah, we just need some possession, the Māoris, and a decent set of 6, you know, shrug it off and get back up there. You know, you're 10 down, it could possibly be 12, but, you know, concentrate on the next set. The next set is the most important set of the game. Now they got to get an effort on defence, ask the question as the kick comes in and waved away, and then get some ball, because, you know, it's all Samoa at the moment in position and in field position.
Not a bad attempt, Braxton Sorensen McGee.
Great attempt.
So 10 plays nil. Yeah, they just haven't had any time to work with the ball, have they? That's plenty of time left here in the final.
Yeah, big ups to the other teams that are involved. You know, we had Tonga and Niue and the Cook Islands, other Aotearoa teams, and, you know, all part of it as we see that replay. Yeah, just a good look at this, because the ball, yeah, she must have.
Right there, Jack Fevers.
He's right. He had the best call. Yeah. Best view of it. So, you know, you just need to get the ball down, the Māori team there, and ask a question, get some solid defence in. They just look a little bit, yeah, it's been a long week, fatigue factor, but, you know, you just got to wrap the ball up, get off the line speed. You know, you need adrenaline. It's a final. You need to lift your effort.
Again to the 40 for Samoa. Just keen to play some simple rugby league here. It's working for them at the moment, not overplaying the hand.
The speed of the play of the ball too, Jeff. I think Samoa are finding their fronts, and they're getting down early, and yeah, they just got to slow it down, the Māori. Yeah. Just, you know, 1 or 2 seconds and prevent the early quick play. Well, it's a good ball inside.
Toll running the inside line off Sorensen McGee's pass. No more in control and acting out if the kick will come, and it's well taken care of in the end. Faulkner Luke. Out New Zealand Māori finally get some ball to play with, albeit just out from their 20 through Maniapoto, who's driven back strongly.
Yeah, physicality from the Samoans, just a point of difference at the moment, Jeff.
Absolutely, Bohatu. Good defensive set. This is New Zealand Māori. Oh, breakthrough, and she's thumped Leah Stewart. Good break. And first real signs of attack here as the kick will come. Plenty of chasers and space out on the left.
Yeah, there'll be a recount.
So ball still alive for the Māori as Billy Va'a plays it back just outside of the 20, calling for the ball. Lafapaki gets it off. Matapo. This is more like it. Can they make it count? Connolly. Set down. And 13 metres out from Samoa's line. Nice work from Smith. Trying to find a player in space, and she's wrapped up. Bohatu, ball away as Leafe. Here's a real opportunity now to strike back in this final for the New Zealand Māori. Kick along, Finau, and going back and having to force it. Elena Lavia.
Yeah, good back-to-back set there from the Māori, and you know, the break from Leah Stewart was just give them that little bit of momentum, give you lift that little bit of effort. It's effort upon effort at now, you know, after day 5, and you know, get the ball, go back and ask the question. You know, there's plenty of time in this first half. It's yeah, it's about field position and position, and the Māoris are just starting to get a bit now, aren't they?
First real chance to pressure. The New Zealand Māori will get a repeat set. The goal line dropout is Finau. Plays it back. Matapo, Ashley Matapo. Shifting away, and Kerr is first receiver down just outside of the 20. Looking for a quick player. The ball won't get it. Stewart plays it away as Ifipake drops it off for Connolly. Stewart again as Smith is up there. Now here's the danger players for New Zealand Māori, and here she is! Here Waka Pohatu.
Yes, a product of out of Wollongong and Illawarra, come back. Rahui Pokeka, her whānau back down there in Rahui Pokeka. Huntley will be pleased. The grandfather, Matuabo, Puatu, they'll be up and cheering their mokopuna, because she had a little bit of work to do. She showed an inside ball. I think the read from the Samoan winger, she stayed and held her ground out wide, and she needed to come in and take the ball carry, but just the tonic that the Māori team needed, Jeff.
Absolutely, she had talent on the outside too. And as you say, a little bit of work to do. She had Braxton, Sorensen, McGee trying to take her down, so a good finish.
I put that down to the reset and the back-to-back sets, like possession, ask the question, turn them around, and make them play and get out of their in goal. And they didn't, and from the resulting goal line drop, 4 points.
Tough kick this one, 22-23 on the angle. That's a brilliant nudge, fantastic kick. It's over. Wonderful kick, converts the try. The Here Waka Pohatu. Top work, Faulkner Luke. And New Zealand Māori come back into it big time, 10-6, after finally getting their hands on the ball, JD.
Yeah, and just being a bit more positive with the ball, Jeff, running, outside backs, getting involved. A little bit more pace. It's been a big week for those forwards up the middle, but Olive Connolly setting the platform there. But you shift the ball, and good work from Jade Maniapoto too. She saw the need and on the outside, and good rugby league. That's positive rugby league.
Of course, this wouldn't be possible, would it, without the support of the One New Zealand Warriors? They've been a great help, a great assistance again this year, JD.
Yeah, just caught up with Cappy. He's been real pleased, and I see Grant Pockington here, Evans is here. But the last time I saw them, I think they were having lunch. But they've been big sponsors of ours and supporters of the kaupapa, and ngā to Cameron McGregor. He's just been outstanding. Cameron McGregor. I was thinking about that.
Connor. Yeah. Not a bad fighter in the UFC. Anyway, that's on Sky Sport at some point.
I hope we don't see none of that. Must be that Irishman. Irishman coming out.
Indeed. At the moment, there's a real scrap here in this
it is
final between Samoa, New Zealand Māori, who have shown what they can do. They're looking for a solid set to back up the try here.
They haven't made the halfway yet, which is a testament to the good defence from the Samoan team. They're 5 tackles in, and that's good defence. You've got to give the Samoan team a rap for their defence here, because, and a good catch.
Good take on the fly, Louis. Shafanwa Louis. So Samoa begin their set just out from the 40. Making good metres. They come again, Tau. Aggressive in the tackle as Stewart helps take her down.
Quite evenly matched, aren't they? I think the physicality of the Samoa in the forward pack, but Connolly and the likes, they're matching it, so it's a very even contest.
Alatino had a dummy half. Braxton, Sorensen, McGee. There's the ball dropped off back on the inside once more. Taylor Bene Masoe. Left edge play. The option here, the kick. Braxton, Sorensen, McGee. The chase! Very close. Did she get a hand to it? The referee's saying another set
drop.
coming up for Samoa here. Well, again, JD, it's a young woman with the number 7 on her back who's dictating proceedings for Samoa.
Yeah, to be fair though, Jada, Mania Poto should have made a better effort than that as a fullback. You want your fullback to be safe. But hey, the greasy conditions, getting the traction with your boots and that, because it was a good kick, but right there, and she slipped. She did, to be fair to her, she did slip, but she re-gave it, because quite easily been something different. Good solid run, good solid tackle.
Some venom in that carry as I look to go again through Sam Malatino. Monica Ben will pass it away as they come again. Samoa, Lofiso. Lofiso very, very close to the line here. Be hard to stop as she looks to cook something up once more. Perhaps it's the same play we saw at the start of the game. They tried to work it.
She was hero and now she's zero because she tried to squeeze the ball out, and put that first try on and then squeeze the ball out to her winger. But bit of a wrap for the defence of the Māori team. But the Tongan forward pack, the Samoan forward pack, they are working hard and tirelessly in the middle, and just the outsides need to complement the effort from the forward pack. So it's the Māoris to run the ball out of their red zone.
Koroma Kerr plays it back as they play a lot of footy inside their own half. Samoa have pressured pretty well defensively off of their line.
Mihi Kerr, a good product of Taharoa, Tairi Mata, Martin country down there, and out of Girls High, equally adept at the rugby and tag and touch. And I see her dad Sam Kerr. The Kerr family had a huge involvement with Māori Rugby League, Jeff, and earned a penalty.
Well, this is what they'll be looking to piggyback themselves out of the half off. It's an excellent carry, some good physicality.
14 female off to the Canberra Club, Lisa Fowler, after conclusion of this tournament. She flies out tomorrow. So that's the opportunity that you talked about earlier with that NRLW, the Lisa Fowler, Tasha Garland, Australia, and talking with Cameron George. Once the Warriors get in there, they're looking to bring a licence for our Wahine in 2025, and followed by these girls and Tasha Garland and Lisa Fowler, because we've got talent here, and that's on display this weekend.
Certainly there's been rumours of more than just 1 or 2 scouts floating around as well, JD, over the course of the last 5 days, keeping their eyes on these players.
Place to be.
Which is great. Great opportunity for these young players to make that next step. At the moment, it's New Zealand Māori trailing by 4 points here in the final as Mihi Kerr sets the play. 22 metres out from Samoa's line. Now for Paki. Shifting it away, beautiful pass. Va'a. Equally good tackle on her low. Shawhanua Lui, last tackle for New Zealand Māori as Lafa Paki shifts it back and just kept out. Gray was almost there.
Yeah, good promising. Now they've got to meet that with equal effort in defence. And Billy Va'a there out of the Nahoe Whaua Wainui Mata. Her father was Earl Va'a. He's a great character early and a great player back in the day, in the legendary days of Wise Park and Wainui Mata, and bringing teams to the tournament along with Kenny Laban. Fellow Sky representative commentator, and part of a group, a revival down there in Wellington, Billy Va'a and the likes, and doing a great job. And they're off on a tour next week to Australia, under 18 girls team going on a rugby league tour there with Kenny Laban. So they hope to get through the game okay, but very, very good players, and they've worked really hard down there in Wellington and Wainui, and they deserve all the results and rewards they get.
Ooh, almost an intercept as Luke was breathing down on it.
I think New Zealand Māori just enjoying a bit of field position now, Jeffro. Turning the ball over and asking the question, aren't they, mate?
Certainly are. As soon as they've had a bit of ball to work with, they've looked good, and Samoa have had to deal with that pressure. Team that likes to play on the front foot, particularly with their halfback. She almost snatched it, didn't she?
Mate, that was like...
Very close. Samoa. Chance to reset just out from their 40. More. Plays it back as Avia passes off, keeping the ball alive nicely here. Samoa. Taking it out acting half Mafui. Strong on her feet, but good defence. Gray in there for the Maori. One more short pass off, and again called on defensively. She gets the ball back to the hooker, and off they go. Samoa Louis on the outside of Danny Mafui. So have advanced well in the set here. Looking for another try. Centre field play. Braxton Sorensen McGee again drops another one off to Taylor Bene Masoi. That's the last tackle for Samoa. 11 metres out. Sorensen McGee drops it onto the boot and just slipping in goal. Adia Faulkner-Luke. So get another one here, Samoa.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the strategy or the game plan from the Samoans. Their execution is tremendous. Both sides, you know, Lei Lafele for the coach of the Samoans and Robbie Taylor, the coach for the Māori. They've both been well drilled in, you know, a fair tackle. She's on the ground, but you know, hey, first job when you get a kick in the goal is to retrieve the ball, get the ball, and hey, if it's going to be a goal line drop, you got to back your defences. But both sides are playing technically good football, and their game plans have been executed as we just about get into touch.
Shallow dropout just as well too. Samoa Lamalu Lefau cleans up and carts the ball up to the 10.
Good opportunity here prior to half time, Jeff.
Just out from the half. Samoa. Aotearoa being very strong on her feet.
Of course, the daughter of the legend himself.
Ali Aotearoa, wonderful player. Enjoyed watching him in the early days, early 2000s, where Warriors marched.
The Michael Jordan of rugby league. He's been enjoying his lunch right now.
It was the Ray Warren call. They're playing basketball, the ball back over the top when they were running riot en route to that grand final.
Penalty blown by referee Liam O'Brien. Was coming up from Dunedin, and Otago had a big year down there in their rugby. They were up in the premiership, well, they were this year. They stayed up and at the demise of Canterbury, and Dave Reedy and the Waikato team, Otago boys down there. But that's a coach killer, eh?
Absolutely. Tomelo Fessel can't hold on as Connolly cleans up.
It's a bit of pressure and fatigue setting in, and you know, 5 days of rugby league. You got to give it up for these kids, don't you? They've put the body on the line. And pride and passion.
And some of the squads too, JD, with limited numbers and resource called together. Some teams obviously have had, as you know, a bit longer together, so it's been a real credit to those that have helped get these Rangatahi together and willing to play over 5 days. It's had hot weather up until today and sapping. The skill level on display has been pretty good.
Not quite sure there. What's the signal here? He said high tackle. She did, to be fair, to the Samoan, she was falling into the tackle. So, however, she's taken the headgear off. She's, let's go again. All three of you.
Here she comes again with real feeling. Valila Pakalelu.
Mate, she had a big game against the Tongans yesterday. Take the headgear off and let's go.
Get rid of it and let's go forward as Kerr. She smashed big time.
That was one. The tackler. She looks like she's injured too, but that's one pass that should have been given.
1 for 1 at the moment. 1 for 1 at the moment on defence. As the Māori in the final minute through Va'a get them up to the 20.
Yes, it's truly a contest, Jeff.
Matapo.
They're giving it their all, aren't they? For their nations. Aotearoa here, the Māori, and also Samoa as they, here she goes again.
Here she goes again. This time she says, get out of the way. Valila Fakalelu.
Mate, who needs a headgear? Mate, she just needs a try line. Mate, I want some of those energy pills she's got. She did 2 hit-ups in that set. Beat 4 or 5 tacklers. Chipped the head, dummied. Oh no, she hit it up. Yeah.
As soon as the headgear was gone, she was on big time. It's the second try for Aotearoa New Zealand Maori. They are here to play in this final. Oh yeah.
You know, Jeff, when you're coaching and any sport and you're looking for impact, that's it with a capital I. You know, you're looking for impact off your bench, game changes. You make the change and you get rewarded. So well done, Coach Robbie Taylor and Tairo Narapana. You know, you might keep your job for another year.
And I don't think headgear will be used going forward. That is an outstanding finish to the half. Really last place stuff. And that's a beautiful kick again. But here, Faulkner Luke.
And I guess for all the nations, Jeff, it is about depth coming off your bench, eh? You know, Samoa, Tonga, Niue, Tokelau, it's about numbers and benches. The 15, there goes 1 hit, 2 hit, bang, slam it down.
So a fantastic start to the half for Samoa. And no, they're in a real fight for this final now. 12 points to 10 the lead at halftime here at Pukekohe. It's Aotearoa New Zealand Maori in front of Samoa here at the Pasifika Youth Cup of 2024.
It's an absolute feast.
At Pertec, we understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec, we'll keep you operating.
Finals day here in Pukekohe. And gee, I tell you what, been treated to some pretty entertaining code at halftime here. New Zealand Maori with their noses in front, behind early. JD, John Devonshire with me, chairman of the Pasifika Aotearoa Collective, New Zealand Maori Rugby League. And you'd be impressed with that comeback, JD.
Yeah, I think it's a true reflection of the game. Possibly even a draw in the scores, but here we go. Samoa came out of the gates well, and deservedly so. They enjoyed the first 15-18 minutes or so. They were on top of the game, and it was on the back of their forward pack, and a couple of nice tries, and then a well-taken try went wide to the centre, and she squeezed the ball out to the winger, and they got the ball down. There goes the pass, and yeah, so. You know, asked the question of Aotearoa New Zealand Maori, Jeff, and they responded, and there were some good breaks and individual breaks up the field, and were able to score. And I just think probably outside backs of the New Zealand Maori have got a little bit over their opposition at the moment and coming through the middle. But that forward battle was still very, very even. But Whakalelu, well, she's come on and made a huge difference. Off went the blue headgear, 2 runs in the set, and a grab the meat pie. So that's her. That's her. Yeah,
that was the finish.
That was the big difference.
Outstanding. Good power over the line for their second try. Aotearoa New Zealand Maori first to Hirawaka Pohatsu. And that sees them lead here in the final. A couple of points, 12 points to 10.
You've been here all week, Jeff, as part of the crew in the stream shop. And, I'm just... the games have been intense. There's been a few blowouts, but I just want to give it up to all the teams, and even in this final, the intensity. There hasn't been a sin bin for foul play. I don't think there's a slap or a punch been thrown. And it's been pretty hard. It's been trying to demonstrate. So the discipline of the teams has been tremendous, and with 30 minutes to play, 12-10 to the Māori. Don't go anywhere, whānau, because man, this is not over by a long shot.
It's been outstanding. 5 days of rugby league. The effort, the intensity that they've shown, all of these teams, limited recovery time to back up and play day after day has been brilliant. And we've got another cracking final on our hands here. New Zealand Māori looking to pick up where they left off at the end of the first half. Sorensen McGee will have other ideas though for the Samoan side.
Even as early as in the game, Jeff, in the second half, I think it's going to be defence going to win the game. You solid, the Māoris can control that pack, and then likewise if Samoa can shut down those ball players and outside backs of the Māori, defence will be the key ingredient for the outcome of this game. There's going to be flair, of course there is. I think there'll be a couple of tries scored, but the defensive effort is going to be the telling factor.
Sorensen McGee again passing back in, and it's well met at the pass by the defence. Here comes the kick on the last, flying forward. And a good take in the end too. Maniapoto. Just want to see a bit more ball in her hands.
Oh, she's a weapon. They had a Manakura there in the Manawatu, Palmerston North, and she can play it. Multi number of sports, but she's just a genuine athlete.
Christina Sue will be watching on with pride as they come forward again. Lelu involved in everything. Headgear back on for the time being. Maybe it'll come off again as they look at a start fast here in the second. Matapo just short. Whakalelu says, give me the ball.
Right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 having to stop the big girl.
Plenty of players waiting right here. There it is. Laufapaki puts a little kick along the ground into the end goal. Chase will be interesting, and in the end,
probably the right play. Secure the ball. Don't try and you got to go 110 metres. So run it over the dead ball line. You should give up the back-to-back kick. The reset. The chance to do a goal line drop. But hey, it's better than taking the risk. As we can see in the background, the New Zealand Māori boys are warming up. They'll be coming up against Tonga in the Premiership final to follow, so stay tuned, whānau. A lot of football. Kick went back, touched.
Got away with it. Had the New Zealand Māori, and Miss Dahlia Smith, so Connolly cleans it up on the carry. Gray played out of dummy half for Te Rakura Leawhi.
Good player out of the Ngāti Nahoe Whaua Wainui Amata, and their mum, a great manager and a great person, and just all round. They're athletes, they're good players, Jeff, but they're good people, and they come from good stock. And in all sports, even in Māori Rugby League, we really appreciate the efforts of those people that shape them.
Mihi Kerr, very close to the line. Te Aroha New Zealand Māori searching for the opening try of the second half, and I had players on the outside, does get the ball away, and they will score. Excellent movement of the ball. And there's the opening try of the second for Aotearoa New Zealand Māori. Had some work to do, Ashley Matapo.
Getting that ball away. Yeah, well done, Ashley Muntable. She kept the ball alive. You know, you went to the left edge, and that's what you want your second rows to do. That's why they play on the edge. They can get the ball away, you know, draw and pass, slipped it out to the centre and into the corner off the pass from Billy Va'a. Yeah, just to start that 10-minute period either side of half-time, Jeff, that's when you really want to be knowing, you know, the crucial part, that third quarter. And that's exactly the start that Aotearoa New Zealand Maori would have wished to have, and they have. Having said that, the Samoan side, you know, they've just been starved of the possession a little bit for the time being. And once they get in possession, they are going to come back, rest assured. And they'll ask the question.
I try to DJ Tulio for New Zealand Maori in the corner. That one just falling short away to the right of the post. But an excellent start to the second half. Out to 16 points to 10.
And I'll put that down to the defensive effort from the Aotearoa New Zealand Maori, Jeff. I think the you know, making the kick from behind their 40 Samoa, you know, they didn't get the territorial advantage that they would preferred, and you know, they're going to, you know, Samoa's going to have to repay the favour here and try and contain them within their own half and get a turnover with reasonable field position.
Controlling possession nicely. New Zealand Maori, just as we say that, it's gone down cold. Stalia Smith. No real pressure, but there are difficult conditions out there to play footy in.
Coaches Robbie and Tora, and those are what we call coach killers. You know, you should be catch the ball, get down and get to a kick, and now we're defending for our lives.
So the chance for Samoa just to strike back immediately.
Good crowd in today too, Jeff. A lot of passionate supporters and all the nations and the flags and the music.
It's a brilliant crowd in front of us here in the main stand. A tense one here at the moment.
Good ball movement, Samoa. Going down the right edge, asking the question.
Out of dummy half, looking to crash through.
Probably not the option. Yeah, not from dummy half. You need it to be running onto that ball.
One more running onto this one. McDonald, Tuimonga. Trying to spin through, still going forward. Good, strong, determined carry. Braxton Sorensen McGee drops it off beautifully. That's magic. Lavinia Leofau scores for Samoa. And New Zealand Maori can't believe it. Glided through the gap.
Yeah, just gave them a wrap about 2 minutes ago for the defence, Jeff, and it was you number up. You need to play eyes up football and have a look. Yeah, the two girls there just not communicating. A good short ball into the line and bang, the fullback and another player there falling off the tackle. And you know, you can't do legs tackle on the big Samoan girls that close to the line. You've got to go up ball and all and get some shoulder in there.
So the mistake from Stalia Smith handing field position.
Most definitely. You did right, man. From that kickoff, you know, take the ball. Mate, we're going to be locked up. I feel we're going to be locked up. 16-all. We go. Are we talking golden point, Jeff?
Well, we've got it up our sleeves, don't we?
Yeah,
so
mate.
It could be headed that way.
Still a bit of time to play here. Quite a lot of time to play here. So, yeah, well done. Yeah.
Sends it into the catering trucks. Braxton Sorensen McGee and being well taken care of down the back end of the field there. Plenty of food options.
Ball comes back with a hot dog. Couldn't drop it off here, could they?
We'll put the call out. Hot dog for JD to the commentary box, please. So it's a good comeback for Samoa. Smile on the face of Braxton Sorensen McGee, and just a sleight of hand drops it off.
Great vision and great hole running from the 19, the big second row, and yeah, we just, you know, put it down. Catches win matches.
16 apiece here in this final. There's just under 22 minutes left in it. Luke gets us underway again. Pleased to see the rain has stopped for the time being here at Pukekohe. Strong earlier this afternoon. Good contact coming in, but equally the carriers effective from Cleo Lelua.
Yeah, hit and spin, they're doing it really well, the Samoans, aren't they? They're very powerful upper body strength. They're keeping the ball, well, that's good yards. You know, they're over halfway now, and just, you know, you feel the momentum has shifted, Jeff.
Talabena Masoi, good carry forward. Olive Connolly comes in front on. And more looking for options. There she is, Sorensen McGee. Once more directing the play. Ball away, Asipa Leonga. Last tackle, Samoa. Out with the halfback, she sends it high, towering kick. Plenty of chasers coming through, and it's been taken on the fly as well. Ball still alive, Samoa. Hot potato at the moment at Pukekohe. Can they cash in? Good driving defence. Aotearoa New Zealand Maori when they needed it too.
Yeah, but good play by the Samoans. I think the Māori team are guilty of ball watching. When you're on the fend and you been asked the question, you got to put your hand up and take the ball on the full, and to let the ball bounce, didn't bounce. The Samoa went straight up and grabbed the ball. So, yeah, well done, and they kept it alive. Just got a little bit of spring in their step, Jeff. The Samoans, I see the blue and white jerseys are coming up in force. Māoris are looking, saying, hey, ref, she's not square at the marker, but yes, she was. You just got to put your hand up and do the work. Don't be looking for favours from the ref.
Nakua, he's taken care of. Just outside of the 10. Good defensive set this so far, Samoa. Whakalelu. Driven down up top. Yos McDonald, Tuimonga. A brilliant set so far. Flying up again, the blue wall to shut them down. And that is the last two.
No, they haven't made the 30, Jeff, so that's a great set of defensively from the Samoans. Oh, she just had a little slipped.
Just turning around, she saw Pohatu on her. Did Lesipa Leonga and isolated on the 30. So it was a good defensive set. Equally good kick to finish. New Zealand Māori. And it's Samoa who'll start to build just shy of the 40. Tavita promotes it over the halfway line. One more shifting on, Masoi. A real tension here at Navigation Home Stadium. 16 plays 16. Just feel there's a few more twists and turns in this one, as O'Brien signals 5 and last. Well, it comes again for Braxton Sorensen McGee. She's giving chase as well. Loose in the backfield, but in the end, Aspen York Nakua does a good job. The bounce of the footy.
Yeah, we just getting out of jail free. The Māori team here, like kicks, catches win matches. You got to get up, put a name on it, be positive, attack the football. You let it bounce. The oval ball, Jeff, bounces very many number of ways. It's unpredictable, but oh wow, she's going to learn to run.
That's right. Scorer Tuliao has sat down, and the feeling evident in this final. Fina just whipped backwards too.
Whistle's gone though, off the mark, get on the mark. He's done, get back on the mark, and he's had a good game, Liam O'Brien. He's let the game flow, and
all week I think the referees have been fantastic, just letting.
Got a feel for the game, he has, and you sort of
let them play, haven't they?
Yeah,
JD?
let the girls play, and the boys, let them play. A knock-on's a knock-on. The Māori's opinion, you got to get up and play the ball, girl.
Here comes once more, this time what the ball shifting it on over to that left edge. Yeah, Tulio is
Flirting with the sideline there, Jeff. You know, I want to be careful and getting late in the tackle count, getting down here.
Afapaki. Kick downfield. Sorensen McGee reads the bounce. Now a bit of footwork, the left foot step. And bomb door shuts on her. Aotearoa.
Two great players there from both sides. Sorensen, McGee and Aotearoa, they are talent to burn, both of them.
Sipa Leonga will play out of dummy half. And just defenders at the moment off the ruck, keeping it tight. New Zealand Maori. Some good yards coming here though for Donald Tuimonga. Asking them to get back. Liam O'Brien as they split them. Straight through she goes. Maletino into the backfield.
Yeah, he called the marker offside and the Māori marker had to give herself up. So good smart play. Good play from Samoa there, the hooker. Yeah, and that was, took the advantage, seized the opportunity. No, he's going to go high. Had to be a ball and all tackle. Yeah, a little bit round the shoulders. No, he's not. I was going to say that's marginal, 50-50.
Thought she was collared there. Yeah, Elena Lavia, perhaps a bit unlucky.
Different when you're playing, Jeff, and you got the stiff arm.
So, now New Zealand Maori.
Yeah.
Let
them off the hook here. They give them a piggyback here, aren't they?
As you said, JD, all the momentum with Samoa.
Yeah.
Just a chance for them to take a breath, reset.
Yeah, see the touchy there. Pia Meda Murukete, 15 years old, out of Te Wharekura Rākau Manga and Hui Pokeka. Yeah, his grandfather played for New Zealand Māori and his father. So he's putting in. So, there's opportunities for referees and officials even at a young age, Been up here all week. You'll be going back to school on Wednesday.
What a story to tell. Great
story to tell.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to see not just as you say, the players involved from across Aotearoa, everyone getting up here to Pukekohe.
Good tackle, good run. Miku out of dummy half. She's got to remember she's got a team with her.
She's got Lauatiti right in front of her. Not many get past Lana Lauatiti. New Zealand Māori looking for space down the right edge and again shut down.
Fifth and final.
Way it comes once more. What can they cook up here? The kick will come now for Paki. And the chase, and it's been put down cold too. That is the pressure of finals footy. And Solo Afonga.
Yeah, good kick. Good option. Up it went. To be fair, it went straight through the breed basket. I feel for you, dear, but end of the day, we've got to catch those. Same happened with the Māoris down the other end, from the kickoff. So they say catches win matches.
Or boundary countbacks. If you're a Cricket World Cup final, let's not talk about that.
Don't remind me of that.
16
I'm still
points.
having nightmares from Ben Stokes. World Cup, yeah, super over.
16 apiece.
Especially when his dad was a good friend of mine and a good rugby league man, played for the Kiwis, Jared Stokes, out of Christchurch, Cardinals. But here we are, a big opportunity, Jeff.
Gray still on her feet. And a chance to set it for Aotearoa New Zealand Māori right in front of Samoa's posts. Katiel just brought down. Who's going to provide the spark here in this set? There's a little short ball dropped off back on the inside. Afapaki. As Matapo plays it back again. Good defence on the inside once more. Players putting their hands up all over the show. Good goal line defence. Just keeping Stewart out for the time being at least.
Be a penalty?
There's a penalty too, yeah.
Yeah, not quite square. She knew it was going to happen and she anticipated it and it was going to happen, but she just wasn't square. Yeah, time on the clock. Coach has gone out. They're running the kicking tee out. I'd probably keep it on. What are you going to do here, Jeff?
Keep it on.
Keep it on. Keep the pressure, yeah. Pasifika and Māori Rugby League. Play the flare. Tap and go. Ooh. Just as well we're sitting up here, mate. Take the two.
Taking the points.
What are we looking on the clock there? Yeah.
Under 12 to play.
Yeah, get the ball back, you know. You know, from the drop kick in the era from the Samoans, I suppose you're better to give away 2 than 4, Jeff. And that's what she's done. Over it goes.
I'll take that, all things considered, but it is now New Zealand Maori by 2. They lead the final 18-16 here at Pukekohe. And just under 11 minutes to play.
There's still a twist or 2 to go in the game, Jeff, as the Samoan bring the ball or the football back to halfway and going to kick off. And, you know, so long as this player has got the ball in her hand, whether it's kick or passing, Sorensen McGee, she can turn something from nothing. And, you know, there's a lot to happen yet, and there's a lot of water to pass under the bridge as she looks to kick the ball. And there she goes. She beats the first player with a bounce.
Tried to trap it.
Yeah.
Was Kurt.
Taniwhānau club in under 16s last year, of course, and yeah, same as Jay Cattell. And
Cal plays it back as Stewart dishes it away, and looking for some direct service up the centre of the park here. New Zealand Māori. For Paki, shifting it on, and good confrontational run forward from Claudia Finau. That's the 40 in Samoa territory. And she's running well, isn't she? First receiver, Laufapaki.
Yeah, that's good ball movement. Now they're into the into the Samoan side of halfway, Jeff, and that's good yards, and they'll hit a couple up more and look for the kick as she.
There she is again. She's playing some good code, isn't she? Laufapaki.
It's a handover. Probably, just misread the tackle count and, put the kick up. You go on there once, you've had some success or an error, was, of course, so you ask the question. Go back again, put the pressure on, good chase.
Trying to spin her way through Danny Mafui for Samoa. You know that if they can just keep this patient as she frees the ball. Taylor Bene Masoi this time.
Yeah, good size, good run. Settle it down, and then look to shift.
Malatino looking for some runners, one off and finds one. And Loa Titi again.
You're looking for Braxton Sorensen McGee. What's she going to do? They come to find her out here.
There she is, Sorensen McGee.
I can feel the scheming going on in her head, the strategy, looking for field position. She'll look for a chip, kicking behind.
Last the call, chasing herself, and
yeah. Don't mind that play, Jeff. Don't mind that play. I'll probably have a contestable kick, but she's that clever and good on her feet that the bounce comes the right way or the spill. She's given her team an opportunity, but don't mind that play at all. But probably would have preferred a contestable kick.
It's a good run from Maniapoto, first carry of the set. And the ability to do that, stretch defences on the edge early. Look to try and keep them napping, or catch them napping at least. Under 8 to play. Aotearoa New Zealand Māori by 2. Koa. Anyone's final this. As this woman starting to come in her own, Laufapaki. And players on the edge once more in the try scorer, Tuliao. Heading back in field to Samoan traffic. Looking to free the arm there, but
she did, didn't she?
The referee's whistle goes.
We've got an injury. We've got an Samoan girl down by looks in the back play. So we have a duty of care, and let's acknowledge Alan Caddy and all our referees. Not only Liam O'Brien, but Paki Parkinson and Jack Fevers and Epiha Murukete, and in our touch judges. It's been a big arc, so we appreciate what they've done and given up. But we're just checking the injury. Sorry, I missed that, but she's to her feet, and that's cool. That's a duty of care. Yeah, she's getting a clap and a round of applause as she's assisted from the field, but she's just jogged off the last 3 or 4 metres, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We have a a responsibility to look after, a duty of care for the health and well-being of our players. Wow, that's a...
It's Faith Davida taking a seat. Good to see her
final.
back on her feet. Yeah. Samoa inside of their half, looking to begin a set that hopefully their fans will see them take a lead in the final again. Aotearoa he's sat down as they get a slow play of the ball just out from the halfway line here.
She's been good out of hooker. Yeah, she's been real good. Both dummy halves, you know, they been very good. But they're going to have to do a little bit more than one out stuff, I feel, Jeff, eh? Were they going to go to that kick and go to Braxton McGree's? We've got an injury there for the mighty girl. No, she's not getting up. No, she's still laying down.
There's some good yardage. Off of the ruck, gets the ball back to. Still alive here for Samoa. Oh, some brilliant play. Backwards the call, says Liam O'Brien. What about the work from Muamua?
Mate, they remind me of Willie Poaching's offloads. Those ones, mate, yeah. First tackle, fifth tackle.
Here she is, as you say. Braxton Sorensen McGee looking for the lollies on the line and won't get it.
Mate, that's the stanza of the game. Those offloads. That's Maori and Pasifika flair, keeping the ball alive and have a go, and you know, shorthand passing. That was outstanding. Yeah, that was outstanding.
It was brilliant. Almost for Samoa, but you got to take your hat off too. The desperation to get back. Players on their haunches here at Pukekohe. They're leaving it all on the park.
I see their respective teams for the final. The Tongan boys are coming, making their way back under the grandstand. The Maori boys down here, that's going to be the pinnacle, the premiership final coming up at the conclusion of this game, whānau. So, mate, you want to see another good hour and a bit of a rugby league. Stay tuned right here. It's been brought to you live and real. The grandstand is, as we've talked, has even filled up even more now. There's been much space in here. So she's going to be all on.
It continues to fill up here too.
Defensive scrum to the Maori, so this set of six is going to be crucial. You know, what are we looking to do, Jeff? We're looking to secure the ball, get a bit of get 4 or 5 ruck plays in there, dummy half scoots, and then get to a kick, eh? D up. Just again acknowledging the county's Manukau Rugby Union for Navigation Home Stadium, also the One Foundation, New Zealand Rugby League, Greg Peters and his team, and of course the Auckland Warriors, Cameron George and his team, and the ARL, Auckland Rugby League, Bex and their team, all rugby league whānau, all helping each other. And this is what has been PYC. No, go back, the whistle's gone. I thought it was a central scrum, but no, they must have turned the ball over. The big girls, they got
straightening it here. Toll. Is this where we see one Braxton Sorensen McGee coming to her own little short pass as an old Fessel tries to crash through. Oh, just a slight fumble. Liam O'Brien says play on. Braxton Sorensen McGee will play it to the whistle and they'll score! Samoa! Shafun Louis sees them take the lead in the final.
It's that pit girl getting the ball in Braxton Sorensen McGee's hand, but that was it. It looked, did it go back? That knock on it to play the ball? Haven't gone back far enough, but yeah, because the Māoris looked at it. She come in, did the winger. Hirawaka Poatu coming in. You got to have faith on your insides, Jeff, when you're on defence like that, and it's all hands on deck.
The cutout pass, yeah, maybe just a little bit hard done by. It looked to be a slight fumble at the play of the ball, but he said play on, Liam O'Brien, and that is the finish. Is that the one that gets it done for Samoa here? We knew she'd have a hand of play. It was the wide ball to Shafun Louis, and it sees Samoa lead it by 2.
I see a short kickoff coming here. What have we got? 2 and a bit to pay. Is that right? I can't see that.
Just over 2, yeah.
Yeah, so contest a kick and go back down, and you know, again, it comes down to that decision to take that penalty, Jeffro, as the kick comes in, and it's not a bad effort either. That's not a bad effort at all.
Good nudge, just away. Certainly had the distance on it. I knew there would be a moment. Is that the moment for Braxton Sorensen McGee and Samoa here in the Pasifika Youth Cup Women's Final? Just taking the ball to the line, beautifully drawing in a couple of defenders. You've still got to make that pass stick, and she did.
Yeah, good vision from the playmaker. Yeah.
Looking for a mistake, looking for anything here.
They went long, and they've knocked on. No penalty. Yeah, I thought I would have made it. Had it contested and try and get it high on the 10. Tackle comes in, lift. Oh yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's over the horizontal. That's not good play. That's not clever.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you in for this one, JD, and thank you for hosting us over the course of the week. It's been a pleasure to be here with Sky Sport and Stream Shop, and we look forward to the next one.
Yeah, one to go. It's been a pleasure and enjoyable experience. Thank you, Jeff, and the team. And we look forward to the Premiership final coming up after this. But this has been a great game. If it's anything like this, but you just got to acknowledge Braxton Sorensen McGee. I just think her leadership, her direction, she's the little general. You know, we had the greatest ever little general and just down the road there in Stacey James.
Big compliment, isn't it?
But
yeah.
She's the little general, and you mark that name down, Whānau, because there's going to be a lot more to come from her.
Talabene Masui says there's more to come too from Samoa. Final seconds of this final. There is the hoot up. And there is the championship for Samoa.
And well done to them, yeah. Either game could have gone either way, but it came down to one exercise or execution of brilliance, a little bit of vision, and the pass was taken to the winger. And with 2 minutes to play, it was 18-16. But well done, Samoa, unbeaten all week, and deserved their victory. And well done to them and those girls, and even to the Māori girls. I thought they played well. They played their part in the final, but just unfortunately didn't get the job done today.
Fantastic final, wonderful effort all week, as you say, by this Samoan side. Credit to Aotearoa New Zealand Māori. Some entertaining, 20 points to 18. Samoa win it here in the final.